Alright, so here is the first story that we're starting with. Once again, like I told you guys, Joe Biden opens his mouth and we got a headliner for the video. Straight from the Gateway Pundit, it says, "What's up with old Joe? Biden loses his place, forgets name of the Great Recession, gets confused over $80 billion plan he reportedly oversaw." Check out the gaffe.
The Republican Senate needs to step up and pass another economic relief package right away, so painful cuts don't make this crisis worse. You may remember, John, when we went through this with the single most significant recession in American history, short of a depression, when Barack and I came into office and we were inherited the Bush recession. I was asked to manage the Recovery Act, which was $800 billion.
Jeez, man. How is this guy ahead in the polls? How is the latest poll that just came from NBC have Joe Biden ahead by 14 points? Can somebody please explain that to me? There's just no way that I can believe that number, especially with the IBD poll from the day before showing completely different results. It just doesn't line up. It's not even close to within the margin of error. This guy just can't get it straight, especially when it comes to numbers. You know, I've played this clip a million times.
Out of $1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion. Out of $1.4 billion, $1.4 billion, $740 billion over 10 years. Billions of gallons of gasoline. I mean, billions of $2.3 billion worth of, $500 billion in savings and 2-point-something billion metric tons.
And he just can't get the numbers down. And speaking of numbers and not being able to just get it straight, this is the biggest moment of the debate that everyone missed. I cannot believe that people weren't talking about this the night of. I mean, it was such a crazy night. And I think a lot of people were on edge and there was just so much to absorb, so much to analyze and think about and figure out where you stood on the whole fiasco that I guess it makes sense that a lot of people missed this. But check this out from Carly Bond on Instagram.
During the debates, I stood up the entire time with just total and complete anticipation, as I've been waiting for this for months. And I did not catch what it is I'm about to show you. I did not catch it. I just saw it on a video on TikTok, and I simply have to replay it.
Manufacturing went in a hole.
Excuse me,
one.
Chris. Wait.
Number two.
Chris.
Number three.
They said it would take. No, you were number two.
No.
Chris. They said it would
This
take.
guy.
Oh, God. I love how while Trump is debating Biden and Wallace, he manages to pick up on the fact that that Joey baby skips a whole number.
I told you guys. How did we miss that? Once again, messing up the numbers. Joe Biden skips number 2, goes straight to number 3, and the president, the POTUS, being as sharp as a tack like he usually is, immediately chiming in with, "No, you were at 2.
Manufacturing went in a hole.
Excuse me,
one.
Chris. Wait.
Number two.
Chris.
Number three.
They said it would take. No, you were number 2.
No.
The contrast is just incredible. The president is so sharp. They're about the same age, but Joe is clearly in decline. It's not even a question anymore. So I urge you to go look at videos from the 1970s to 1980s of Joe Biden speaking off the cuff debates, just